I don't know how y'all have time to like not only keep up with today's shit, but like also like know so much about like the pop culture of like 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I mean, well, Devin, you were alive. You were like in your 30s.
I was in my 20s.
Yeah, at that time. But so this is all just like that's just history you lived. But like I can't do it. Like music, I can't. It's so much.
Yeah,
it's so challenging. I don't know how you do it.
It's really easy. You don't have a life.
I think you've said that before.
Yeah.
I just
said that before.
I just recommend if you want to just smoke more weed.
Oh.
And those things retain in your brain forever.
Nothing useful is retained, but I can tell you fucking Dwayne Johnson's first movie.
What is it?
I was going to tell you Dwayne Johnson's first name. I was like, The Rock?
No, it's Dwayne.
Yeah, it's
Dwayne. Exactly. I was like, that is his first name. It's Dwayne.
So what's his first movie?
Scorpion King, bro.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah, I love that.
He was in it for 2 minutes.
That's like if you're not. That's like if you're not counting any of the WWF movies or WWE movies.
Did he come
out? Those don't count.
He was in like videos.
Yeah, but that's not a productive like a movie.
I'm not talking about like Hollywood. Okay,
so it wasn't his first movie.
It's his first movie. It's not his first time being on the screen.
Okay, well that is not what he said.
All right,
we don't need that.
All right, you guys.
That's it. That's it.
Like I was old enough to remember that.
But if we're gonna be honest, it wasn't the Scorpion King. The first movie he was in was The Mummy Returns. Boom.
I'm sorry, sir. You're wrong.
No, because
no.
He is in that movie. The Scorpion King gets its own movie made because
No. He's in the Scorpion. He's in that movie. He's in the second movie. He's
Look
at
that
the
shit
very
up.
end.
Yeah, but he's also in the Scorpion.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
No, but he's also in.
Look that shit up.
He's also in The Mummy Returns.
That's what I'm talking about.
But no, you just said.
Isn't it called?
No,
The Mummy Scorpion King?
No, The Mummy Returns is number 2.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the second Mummy.
Okay.
Because
The
at
Mummy
the end,
Returns.
he is the really bad CGI version of himself.
So you didn't know?
Yes. I did know.
No, you got that. You got
that. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Tempers are flaring.
Yes.
Tempers are flaring.
We have some pretty good hot takes.
Yeah.
So I think we're like.
It's been a week. We've all been like, those of you who know us, it's been a really tough week in Texas. So we've been stuck in our homes. This is the first time, at least, that I've really been out to socialize with anybody.
Same.
So I'm ready to go. I've got tons of stuff here.
Well, good for you. I had to socialize. My electricity and water went out on Monday, and I spent the rest of the week in other homes.
That fucking sucks, man. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, my electricity and water went out, and I don't know, like we just like
y'all just chilled.
Yeah, because we have a gas stove, so I just lit that bad boy up, melted some snow, so I can take poops.
Hey, that's good.
Yeah.
But poop's important. Poops are important.
Pooping is important.
Yeah, it's one of the first
finding
needs.
Out ways to get rid of that poop, important too.
Yeah, and it's one of Maslow's first needs. It's on the hierarchy there.
Oh, really?
Really? Yeah. One of the few things I do know, right?
I was like, I have no fucking idea what that is.
The hierarchy of needs. Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
a
take your
psychology
word for
stuff.
it.
I promise it's there. It's excretion is the word they use.
That's what they call it.
No, but this week has been like pretty crazy. We are not prepared for this type of stuff at all in Texas. All you people up north laughing at us.
Yeah.
We're not ready for this type of shit.
Yeah, fuck that. It was cold, but honestly, people were freaking out.
Yeah.
As far as the actual conditions and being in it, not that bad.
Not that bad.
Not that
no.
bad. It was the living situation stuff.
That comes from like people who are like pretty lucky to find those type of resources and know people who can help us out. I'm sure there's millions of Texans who didn't find themselves as lucky.
No, yeah, the housing situation and like people losing their like having limited resources what they're used to definitely was a unfortunate.
Unless you're Ted Cruz.
Yeah. It's horrible. You all know that. We don't want to beat a dead horse, but please, if you are looking to help out, reach out to your neighbors, talk to your fellow Texans, make sure everybody's doing okay. And of course, if you aren't in Texas, make a donation to an organization that's helping out. But
yeah.
We got too much stuff to talk about today. What is first up on our agenda today?
It's going to be a pretty laid back episode.
Cool.
This week it kind of did put us at a little, not a disadvantage. What's the word? Put us behind.
Mm-hmm.
Put us behind. So we're just take this episode, talk about something light, talk about the Love and Tacos contest that was held in 2017. It was a Taco Bell thing.
Love conquers all.
This is great.
Tacos conquer all.
Tacos conquer all.
This is such a great story.
It is.
I love it.
I agree. I really do. The watching Taco Bell just bring people together, and watching a couple who's just I got married this year. One thing that I learned from wedding is from planning a wedding, is all about compromise. Oftentimes you're going to have with your partner, you're going to have a different idea, a different philosophy, a different approach. And you just got to give it up to Dan and Bianca.
Yeah.
Because they knew Taco Bell was their future.
I would say it was Dan. Dan was the main driving force behind this because
I got the vibe. I got that vibe from the entry video.
Yeah. So what we're talking about is the Love and Tacos contest that Taco Bell had run in 2017. They had they were opening up the flagship cantina in Las Vegas, and they wanted to perform weddings there because Las Vegas is synonymous with quick wedding venues that are small, and it's kind of a thing, right?
If there was ever a place where there would be a Taco Bell wedding venue,
it would be
somewhere in Las Vegas.
Fuck yeah!
So it totally makes sense.
Naturally.
Yeah, and they actually did this as a Valentine's Day promotion, and
I love it.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
I love it.
I couldn't imagine sitting Nora down and be like, baby, we need to get married at this Taco Bell, okay?
And everybody knows that Las Vegas weddings are just, synonymous with long, healthy fruit.
Yeah.
Dead ass.
Yeah, so Taco Bell in 2017 on Valentine's Day did announce that they were going to be running this contest to find their quote-unquote perfect couple.
Love it.
To be married at this cantina, at this Taco Bell in summer of 2017.
So they really knew they were gonna take whoever won this thing, and they were gonna make them feel like Cinderella and Prince Charming for a day.
The belle of the ball.
The belle of the ball.
Yeah, yeah, really.
That's a good name for this episode.
Belle of the ball.
Boom.
Yeah.
Right there.
So the way the contest worked is they asked Bell Nation to share some love stories by hashtagging Love and Taco Bell contest by February 26th, and a bunch of people, as you would expect, responded through Twitter. That's where the main drive was. I don't know if they had Instagram or anything at that point, trying to push hard there, but on Twitter, that's where they found their winners.
So once again, just the Bell Nation, the fanaticism, the fans of Bell Nation just coming through. We consider ourselves at Cheesy Gordita Bunch to be pretty pretty hardcore, high caliber Taco Bell fans.
For sure.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
of course.
So
at least two of us.
Just the idea that there are so many people chomping at the bit, so many submissions, so many people who would actually go through with getting married in a Taco Bell. I think that's amazing. Just speaks to the grande nature of Bell Nation.
Yeah, there was thousands of submissions, and actually, I just want to look at a couple because there was, as you would expect from the people of Bell Nation, there were some interesting ones.
Yeah, this is great.
So the first one I want to talk about is a lady who made an entire wedding dress out of Taco Bell wrappers, commonly known as trash.
Yeah. Yes.
It's garbage.
Yeah. We were just talking about this just a second ago. So and I immediately, when you see this picture, just you can find it. Hopefully, we'll post a link or something in the.
I can post a link.
Yeah, when we share the episode, but find it on our Instagram page. But it's definitely it's trashy. For sure.
It's definitely trashy. The first thing that I thought when I saw it was, did this lady like collect all these from going to Taco Bell
And then like hand wash them?
yeah, or did she like, did she have something kind of set up on the side? Did she have a connect? Was there somebody who was supplying her?
I bet you can get some though. You know what I mean? I bet if you were like, "Hey, could I get some extra wrappers?"
But
I bet they'd be like,
there's got to be at least like 800 or 900 wrappers in that thing. Wouldn't you say?
It's a
Yeah,
lot.
It is a lot, and I don't want to sound like we're shitting on her because it is actually a really impressive thing.
It is. No, it is. It is.
to
It's
sew
pretty incredible.
together a bunch of plastic, like that's
or paper.
or excuse me, it's like parchment paper, really, right?
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive to view taco wrappers and say, I'm gonna make a motherfucking dress out of that. So hands.
Once again,
applaud. We applaud you for that. It's just not something that we would do.
Now I will say this.
Even though I look great in a dress.
Go for it, Devin.
I would just say that, I think that it's a really cool idea. It's like, it definitely shows your Taco Bell fandom. Is it practical? No. I mean, a paper dress, you might wear it like once or twice. I mean, I doubt that it's...
Just don't stand next to a flame.
Who the fuck would wear that twice?
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Your second wedding.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so this was for,
the one next week. Yeah.
So she actually wore this to her wedding.
No. Okay. So the Instagram picture that she had shared, she and her significant other, were here. Look at it. It's actually their submission for Love and Tacos. Yeah, look at that. That's actually
man.
That looks like a quinceañera dress.
I can't believe that she made it like that. Either.
That guy couldn't have done anything. He couldn't have like made a
pair
of slacks.
He's wearing Nike running shoes.
Yeah, he couldn't have made a pair of slacks out of like sauce packets. Or,
yeah, maybe like a little. What's it called? The little
boutonniere?
a little boutonniere.
Yeah, little boutonniere like made out of cheese or some shit.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. I think that's what have elevated like the picture.
Because
right?
here's the thing. Because this person, I agree with Nick 1,000%. Probably should have won.
Yes.
Because this is like
dedication
to
the craft,
commitment, creativity,
and
to truly be creative and be inspired, you have to be really for it. You have to be passionate.
You know what?
You got to be all in, and for you to be all in on Taco Bell and to have enough all in, 100% commitment to have this level of creativity, this person should have won. But I think it's the homie.
He is the
it's
reason
the
why
homie.
they lost.
Yeah. He's
the reason why they lost.
Yeah.
Because
if you're
uninspired.
If you're gonna like put yourself out there for the Taco Bell wedding, go for it. Go all out.
If you're gonna put yourself in a contest, don't aim for second.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what happened here.
And especially if your partner is slaving away every night on a fucking paper dress. They're coming home. Your wife is coming home, and she's like, "Oh my god, I got 9 burritos, but I gotta finish the back of my dress today." and you're just saying, "Oh, like I think I'll just wear my tennis shoes." Yeah.
No, you're so right because. If you look at the video of the contest winners, no slight to Dane and Bianca, but Bianca wasn't in it. You know what I mean? Her heart and soul wasn't into that. I feel like it's easier to get a dude into being married at a Taco Bell than a woman. And so the fact that she went all out to make a dress.
I can appreciate that.
But you also have to say, if you're somebody who if you're passionate, if you're a guy and you're passionate about Taco Bell and your wife's and your partner signs off on that Taco Bell wedding, you stay in that marriage. You have found your person.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
If your significant other is signing off like on your Taco Bell wedding, you're good. You're gonna have a long and fruitful marriage.
Yeah, you're right because the level of compromise in that moment, unmatched.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I would say he sabotaged her.
I just think that most people, when they're talking about their marriages, like the idea of even broaching the subject of having their wedding at Taco Bell is going to be a game changer in most cases.
Yeah, I bet you that dude is like rubbing his hands, like, "Fuck, I gotta ask her. I just submitted us. She doesn't even know. I just submitted us. She's gonna be fucking."
That's great.
And then you got to tell her parents and. I don't know.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Yeah.
Like, hey, so we're gonna get married in Vegas, and she's real excited. They're all real excited, and then you're like, at Taco Bell.
All right, how many more entries are we gonna go over?
So I'd like to look at a few more actually.
Okay, then let's go over the rules really quick.
Okay, yeah.
So that we can talk about that in context. So, one big thing that like obviously determined the winner was the rule set. There was a set of rules that came along with this contest. A few notable ones are like video can't be more than 30 seconds. You know, it has to be
shit
like
on Taco Bell.
You can't disparage, sponsor its or its products or services, administrator, or any other person or party, which is another reason why we wouldn't be able to. We'll never get sponsored by Taco Bell, yeah, because we shit on you every day.
Hey, our goal here at Taco Bell at Cheesy Gordita Bunch is to tell you the truth. All right, so
you almost gave us away.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, like a bunch of stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff in here, but some of the key ones is like it has to be your own original work. But then there's like big ones like you cannot, but must not contain material that is inappropriate, indecent, lewd, pornographic, obscene, hateful, defamatory, slanderous, or libelous.
Wow, they're doing better than
Libelous.
Facebook.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty detailed here, but fair enough.
Yeah,
right?
no,
Fair enough.
Yeah, how fucked up would it be if you have like a big Confederate flag in the back of your your submission video? And
Seriously,
you know what I mean?
Like-
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, TB.
you don't deserve to get married in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
or at even a Taco
Taco
Bell. Yeah.
But the videos that people submitted, they're actually pretty creative. The next submission I'd like to talk about is a submission by JC Levy on Twitter. He's verified, so I assume he's a musician or some type of shit. And it's a really creative video.
Yeah.
I would say the editing is better than the winner.
No, absolutely. No, it's not even close. The production on this is like good.
This is like the fucking Coen brothers made.
Yeah, it's really good, and they also seem like a type of couple who would get married at a Taco Bell.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean? My guy, he's got his nails painted. He's making a really hilarious pun
Yeah.
about double D's and quesadillas.
He says something about the moment I saw that she had double Diaz, I knew I was in love.
Yeah.
Like that shit's so funny. And his hair is as long as hers, right? Which is like a notable thing there.
As much as I agree with you, and as much as I think this guy kind of like these two people, I think would definitely connect more with the CGB, the Cheesy Gordita Bunch kind of crowd. I don't think though that these are the poster children that
Really?
Taco Bell would want. Yeah, absolutely.
Why do you say that?
I don't think it's safe enough. I think that this pun video is a little too edgy,
That's
little
really
too
fair.
risque. You know, like there's Taco Bell is still a big company. They still have to maintain their image. So I'm not surprised that they didn't go for these.
No,
people.
of course not. They're fucking talking about how he's gonna get naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken chalupas like that. Like
After the wedding,
After
yeah.
the wedding, he's gonna get naked. Chicken chalupas, and then the double dia thing is like actual comedy. But you can't. You just can't. They're not. They would never promote that. Like they would never do that. Yeah, I get it, right? It's like it's a kids. You don't want to make it safe for everybody, and
No, for sure.
Taco Bell's a family brand.
Yes. Taco Bell is a family brand.
yeah, just like when you bring a party pack home for your family. You're feeding them all the nutrition they need.
You're gonna be a great dad.
Yeah, leftovers for tomorrow. Yeah, Taco Bell.
Family friendly. You just bring your kid a little Jar Jar Binks toy.
But I think now we should talk about.
One last thing on this couple. Yeah, and to be honest, like I actually really like that video.
I do too.
It's funny. The lighting's good. The production's awesome. They really worked hard on it.
Yeah.
They just don't qualify because they didn't follow the rules. But
Exactly.
I actually really like that
bet
video.
They thought they did. You know what I mean? I bet they were like, this is gonna be really funny. Taco Bell, they're known for thinking outside of the bun, so they'll probably really like this. I bet they thought they were a shoo-in.
Could you imagine like working and like taking these admissions, these 150 admissions?
I feel bad for the intern who has to drone through them.
And then finding that one, laughing about it, and then just like sending it all throughout the company. Like, you gotta see this. That'd be so funny.
Now, I think we should talk about the winner, which is I say lackluster.
Oh, for sure.
They're not even mic'd up. You know what I mean?
I mean, this video, like, Like
It's safe.
it's definitely safe, but their actual like delivery and how they like
No charisma.
You know what I mean? It's like it's overly scripted. There's no flow. Like
For a
it's
couple that is
robotic.
about to be married, they have no chemistry.
I have no.
I don't think that's. I see.
Okay, keep going.
I didn't get that impression. What I got from that video.
I think their video sucks.
What I
if
got-
I'm being honest.
I think their video sucks.
What I got from their video was that the guy, at least the guy, very passionate about Taco Bell. This has probably been a lifelong dream of his to
get married.
to tie the knot at the cantina. So
Yeah.
I could definitely sense that. I could sense that there was a history of Taco Bell. A history of love for the brand and love for the restaurant.
He's definitely enthusiastic.
Yeah. And I've gone through his Twitter feed. His name is Dan. What is that? Reichert? Yeah. But I went through his Twitter feed, and he does sing the praises of Taco Bell quite a bit. But come on, Dan.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm not gonna knock a couple because of their wedding video.
This is the submission. Yeah. The actual.
I'll definitely not. I'll take that back. I will knock them on the video.
But the reason why, so just to give a little backstory and what they talk about in the video, she really does love this guy. Because
she must.
She took him on his 32nd birthday to the Pacifica restaurant, the Taco Bell restaurant, to celebrate his birthday. And it's the most beautiful Taco Bell in the United States.
It's a very cool gesture, too.
Oh, we're gonna do an episode on that eventually.
Do you know
Yeah,
where?
yeah, we are.
Do you know where these people?
We'll probably go there eventually.
Yeah.
Do you know where these people are located?
Where they're from?
Let me see. I'm gonna guess California.
Okay, because I was gonna say if they're in California, I mean
Connecticut.
Wow, okay.
Wow, you probably know 'em.
This makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
It makes sense. The Connecticut blood running deep.
So that's a labor of love. This woman flew this man. That's probably an 8 or 9 hour flight.
Yeah, to go get some chalupas on the beach.
Yeah. So that actually changes my whole perspective because she must love Taco Bell too. She must like that. You don't just do that, because you're.
I don't know. If it's your partner's birthday, I think that's something that you do as a significant other.
Yeah, I'm gonna challenge that just a little bit because I know for sure like there's a lot of things that I really care about that the partners I've had could not care less.
Polygamous, bro.
Shut up. Stupid.
Okay, go on.
Listen.
That's
So
the polygamy song.
people are going to actually think I'm a polygamist if we do this, if we let this shit stay on the show. Anyway, so in the relationships I've been in the past, for example, we got a snowboard here on the wall, right?
Mhm.
I could not love snowboarding more. Like it's truly one of my top 3 things, period, that I love to do. Period. Just fucking love snowboarding so much.
I wish I was there.
But oh man, me too. But that fucking kidney
Kidney
stone,
stone.
son of a bitch. God. But so.
Oh, you weren't invited.
I wasn't.
That's right.
I was not invited.
Oh, you were so butthurt about that.
I wasn't asked. I don't know why we're talking about this now on the air.
Fuck that. Anyway, I love snowboarding so much, but my partners could not give any less shit about that. They could not care less. But because I care about it, they care about it. And they care about it because I care about it.
And so if you would have
yeah.
been taken to a Taco Bell at the top of a mountain in Aspen, Colorado, where you can also snowboard, you would have been happy.
I would have been so happy. And my
Elated.
partner may not have cared about that at all, but they would have made that happen for me.
Or partner.
So I'm gonna,
Beautiful.
Polygamy.
Shut up. So I'm gonna.
He still high fives me
I
every
can't.
time.
I mean, how can I not? I mean, I can't leave my boy hanging. But but I feel where you're coming from. I think there is some sacrifice in there, but and some love. But I think there's mostly sacrifice, but I think there's a little bit of love too.
All I'm
with you on
saying
that.
is that, if she is willing to fly her significant other across the country to go to a Taco Bell, then she's probably okay with being broached upon the idea of getting married at a Taco Bell.
You're for sure right
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
I mean, can we talk about the actual wedding now?
The ceremony?
Well, actually,
oh my God, the ceremony!
Wait, what's next?
So actually, I want to correct myself from the beginning. 150 people entered and 17,000 people voted, and they voted for Dane and Bianca.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
I know.
So Bell Nation had its say. You know, it was. This was not this was not an up top decision.
I call conspiracy.
I
I'm
was
calling.
gonna call conspiracy.
Yeah, fuck that. There's no way.
Let me lay it out.
We
for
are
you,
going
okay?
to go. We are going to storm the Taco Bell. I was trying to
Nick,
do Trump.
Nick.
I was trying to do Trump, but that sounded like Kennedy.
I thought you were doing Kennedy.
It sounded like Kennedy.
We're on the same page, Nick. I think this goes. I think this goes deeper. I think we go.
You think Brad's involved?
I think systemically, this was a problem, for in a few ways. I think systemically they undermined the voting process. Yeah.
So just
I'm gonna
magically
say-
at 2 a.m.
I'm gonna say
a couple thousand votes show up for Dan.
exactly. I think
Voter
that happened.
fraud.
Voter
I'm
fraud.
with you. Voter fraud.
That's what I think.
I saw
think
Dan and Bianca
Yes.
stuffing ballots.
this contest stolen.
Stolen. Stop the steal. 2017.
Yeah, I mean, I think somebody else definitely won, and then Taco Bell is like, we ain't going for this. We ain't going. We're just gonna pick a winner, and
Yeah.
we'll say that they got the most votes.
Wow.
That's-
God, the Bell
Boy.
Illuminati's
The
at work.
Bell Illuminati.
God.
Strong presence. Can you feel it? It's in the room.
I just can't believe that you guys were able to rip this huge story open
Yeah.
live on the show.
Yeah, because seriously,
So-
there's no way they
that
won.
video's
that
not that
video's
good.
terrible.
Dan and Bianca, nice try. Nice try, but
You've been had.
there's one thing in Bell Nation that will always ring, and that's justice.
Yeah.
All right? That's justice. So
And you know what? As your president, 2036, I will make sure I bust
2036.
I bust this conspiracy wide open.
Wow.
And vow to never let it happen again.
so
Never.
you're not running in 2024 anymore?
I don't know. I may.
No, it was
was
it was always 36.
It was always
Was it always 36?
Oh yeah, we need time.
Yeah. Yeah. We need time.
We need 16 years to develop our platform.
Yeah, no problem, baby.
Hey.
When we run though,
Rome wasn't built overnight.
Yeah, I mean when we run though, this platform rock solid like a crunchy shell taco.
Ooh. Hey, fucking
God,
Or crunchy taco
slogans
shell.
over here. You're
got
a real
poetry on his fingertips over there.
a real Roger Stone over here.
Little fucking.
Now I want to talk about the venue itself.
Okay.
This venue, it was it's the flagship cantina, opened in 2017. We're gonna dive a little deeper into cantina. We're gonna deep dive into cantinas next episode. Now this restaurant was the flagship cantina restaurant. It was actually the 7,000th restaurant opened for Taco Bell. And again,
7K.
yeah, 7K. It's a 2-story restaurant. It's a pretty small in comparison to others. It is, again, on the Las Vegas Strip, so there's not going to be something humongous. There's a small little booth where you can buy official merch, which looks pretty dope. They have some pretty cool shit there. They have outdoor seating, and I would say because they're in Vegas, they're really playing up to the aesthetic. You know what I mean? It looks kind of like a nightclub. When you go in there, it has Taco Bell in fluorescent over all of their margarita machines.
I mean, from the photos, from the pictures of it, and the fact that it's on the strip, leads me to think that it's probably pretty high budget. That it probably is pretty.
Oh, of course.
Pretty,
Everything on the strip is.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're you can't half-ass your cantina on the Paradise Strip.
You got to ball out, baby. Yeah.
Yeah, and so so that's the bottom. It's like a restaurant where you can eat, outdoor seating, and then you go up top, and it's like a little lounge area. They also have a bar there as well, but that's where the main the wedding will be held. Again, it looks like a pretty small area, but if you go up there, you'll see like a big clear window facing right over the strip. It looks really fucking cool.
No, that's fire.
So hang on, when the wedding happened, the restaurant was closed down, right? There weren't.
I
people,
hope so.
There weren't people downstairs.
I hope so. I don't want nobody lingering at my wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that would. Yeah, I hope it was closed.
Yeah, no, but it looks really, really nice, really high class Taco Bell, and that's why whenever you saw the wedding video, people were eating the Crunchwrap Supreme with the pico de gallo, the guacamole, and all that shit on there,
which is
on a
not,
plate.
which is not how anyone will eat a Crunchwrap Supreme.
But that's all it takes to make it high class. If you take it out of the paper and put it on a plate, put a little guacamole on top, man, you're fucking. This is like
But
I
agree
the upper
with
echelon.
Jordan.
star.
Yeah.
Starred.
But that defeats the purpose of the Crunchwrap. The Crunchwrap is for on the go.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
absolutely,
You're not
yeah.
sitting there eating a meal with a Crunchwrap.
Yeah, you don't eat that shit with utensils.
You're jogging.
Yeah,
I've
you're
only
jogging.
eaten a crunch.
You're
I've
jogging.
only eaten Crunchwrap while I've been running.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's just like a media kind of thing. Like they gotta make it look pretty,
Look
you
at
know,
high class.
gotta make it look high class. You know, it's one of those things because this is a contest that they're gonna promote with later. You know, something.
Oh, and they did. They promoted a bunch of it. There's like a shit
so
ton
they
of
gotta
videos out
make it
there.
look all nice and stuff. You know what I mean? So I think they made it just for the video, the camera to get it for a second, and then somebody was like, "I'm not fucking eating this like this." Took that shit off.
Take my plate.
Yeah,
Let me ask you guys this: Would you as a wedding guest, would you travel across the country to attend somebody's wedding? at a
Absolutely.
Taco Bell?
Absolutely.
So that's. I'm happy you asked that because the winner got so much more than just going out there. Than just participating in this.
So to answer your question, Devin, abso-fucking-lutely. If my boy wants to get married in a Taco Bell cantina, whatever you want, my guy, it's all you. You know,
Yeah.
if that's my guy or
Same.
a friend of mine wants to do this, I'll support you.
Yeah.
I think you're crazy.
Absolutely.
I would
But
never do it.
I would never do
I
it.
absolutely
But
believe that.
more power to you, and I can't wait. I can't wait to have nacho fries at your wedding.
No,
That's great.
and naked chicken chips. By the way, one of the more slept on item menus.
Naked
I
chicken
mean, menu
chips?
items.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Chicken nuggets.
Whoa.
Okay.
Don't
hold
disrespect.
On. What the fuck? Who are you?
Dildo.
I would definitely go to a wedding if I was invited. So the winner actually, Taco Bell will pay for 6 people to go.
That's
with
fire.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I'd still pay the money to go though.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I would too. Yeah. So along with not only getting married at that Taco Bell, you get airfare for 6 to Las Vegas. Taco Bell will cater the entire thing at the Cantina
Ooh,
restaurant.
TB catering.
Yeah.
Hello.
You get Taco Bell wedding T-shirts, champagne flutes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pinkies up.
Drink Baja Blast out of that. You get a Taco Bell garter and a Taco Bell bow tie.
A garter, is that the thing that goes on the leg,
mhm.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's made out of hot sauce packets.
It's gotta be.
Glenn Bell.
It's gotta be chafy.
Glenn Bell puts it on for you.
Yeah, that's gotta be uncomfortable though, right? It's, you know,
all metal and
little
shit.
rubby, you know, scratching your
Just
legs.
made
and
out of
shit.
corn chips. You know, like
A professional wedding photographer and videographer will be there. You get a room at Planet Hollywood.
Stayed there. Nice place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 tickets for the high roller coaster at the Link.
I've done that.
Nice.
Private pool cabana at Planet Hollywood. A VIP table for 6 at Drea's nightclub. Oh.
Okay.
Ballin'.
And entry for 2 and $100 credit at the Kia Baths and Spa at Caesar's Palace.
So you get set up then. They
Oh,
set you
yeah.
up.
Oh fuck yeah, yeah. I mean it.
So you
it's pretty badass.
essentially are getting rewarded for having your wedding at Taco Bell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
I mean,
shit.
it's a contest.
Somebody's got to do it. I mean, please come do this.
But yeah, it looked like a pretty nice wedding. They didn't have that many people there. It didn't look like it was gonna be like you'd be able to pack a shit ton of people in there. So I bet it was like essential people only.
Could you order
enough.
whatever Taco Bell item you wanted?
I don't think so. From what it looked like, it was more of like an open bar. You know what I mean? Like they had a shit ton of items there, kind of like Donald Trump's. The
McDonald's thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Just
who
a
was that
table
for?
full of shit.
Is it Super Bowl winners or the NBA Finals? It
I
was
think
one of
it
those
was
two.
both. Because
Was
he
it?
also
I only heard about it once.
He also hosted a college team that won, and they also had a shit ton of McDonald's.
What is with him choosing McDonald's? Terrible idea.
Fat people be fat, dog.
Fat people be fat.
Hey, me too. I would have been happy as a motherfucker.
Donald Trump ate tons of shitty food. Like that was all he ate.
He had a Coke button, a Diet Coke button.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
you mean?
he hits the button and someone comes with the plate and the Diet Coke.
Fuck, how do I get one of those? But
Be
do something.
president.
But be something
Be
different.
present. Exactly.
2036.
That's
I will make sure
one of the-
you have a Diet Coke button
That's
as president.
One of the perks of the job, for sure.
Yeah.
That's fire. I didn't know you could do that.
You can do anything as president.
So okay, well, I would be so they set the menu. Do you know what it was? Do we have any information about what was served, or was it just sort of like?
So it
looked-
looked like a lot of Bel Grandes.
Mhm.
It looked like a lot of Crunch Wraps, Doritos Locos. I know the couple in the wedding video were eating the volcano Doritos Locos. Or what is it? The fiery? Is it fiery Doritos Locos?
No, it might be volcano. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
the
It was-
the volcano. Yeah.
Yeah, and
That's actually, even though I don't like spicy, it was pretty good. I've had a couple of those, just enough.
you're a mild guy.
Yeah, I'm like,
You're a Verde. Excuse me.
thank you.
But yeah, it looked like a really nice wedding. I do want to say, I don't want quesadillas served at my wedding.
Yo,
No.
go on, please.
All right. It's $1. Those cost $1. All right.
Yeah.
I want something that costs more than $1
Same
at
here.
my fucking wedding.
Same here.
Yeah.
Yeah. At my Taco Bell wedding.
Yeah. I might talk. I want. If it's my day, if it's at a Taco Bell, it's for sure my day. It's not Nora's day at all. I am getting
not
a
Nora's
cheesy
day at all.
gordita. I am getting a cheesy gordita crunch.
That's why I'm going to say the same thing. I want to get, instead of at my wedding, I wouldn't want a cake. I would just want like a giant cheesy gordita crunch. And just like take a piece. Like if me and Emily could do it over again, I love my wedding. I love my wedding. But if we could do it over again, just take that that big piece of cheesy gordita off the cake and just smear it in each other's faces. Play some Frank Sinatra in the background.
The one thing that was like definitely surprised me a little bit, because I was curious how it was gonna be, but the cake, the actual cake, it looked incredible.
It did look
It looked-
incredible.
It looked
It's a
really
Cinnabon-
delicious.
It's a Cinnabon Delight cake.
Oh man,
And it's not just a bunch of Cinnabon Delights piled on top of each
they
other.
definitely had some on the edge on the bottom,
For sure.
circled around it,
But
but
it looked like a high class triple tiered cake.
yeah, it was quality.
I think it would be like a naked cake. I think what it is, because it's like not completely frosted. It's lightly frosted around, so you can still kind of see the inside.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Like the icing was real, like, I don't want to say firm. That's not the right word, but it
No.
was like real precise and
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah.
And
It was a beautiful. It was a beautiful cake.
It was beautiful. I bet it tastes amazing.
Oh my god! I bet it tastes
Yeah,
amazing.
so-
'Cause Cinnabon Delights, those are some of the items that I'm not a big fan of, because I feel like I never get really good
They're so good.
Cinnabon Delights.
so
Anytime I
good.
get them, they're always hard on one side. You know what I mean? Like they just pop them bitches in the microwave.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can see that. You know what it reminds me of? Toaster strudel. I grew up on toaster strudels. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you're German.
I mean, all of these things are really just they're different representations of the churro, aren't it? Like the Cinnabon Delights are essentially just little churro balls.
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
And
Kind of.
So the cake, I mean,
the
I think
cinnamon aspect for sure.
yeah.
For sure. Well, I mean, it's Cinnabons. You know what I mean? Cinnabon Delight. So I would say it's more of like a cinnamon bun in a ball, because it has the frosting of Cinnabons, of the cinnamon bun on the inside.
Yeah. I would have flown to Vegas for my homie
You know-
just to taste the cake.
Fuck yes.
we haven't done any episodes about the partnership we haven't talked at all about their partnership with Cinnabon.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Get that in the works for you people. Bell
Yeah,
Nation.
yeah. But it did look. It looked like a bomb ass cake.
Yeah.
So
Continue. Thank you.
But they had, I guess, Taco Bell provided the officiant, and we were talking about this earlier, and I understand that the wedding is not about the officiant, but they're the centerpiece, right? You know what I mean? Like
Major part. They're in all the photos.
They should be the ones with the charisma. They should be the ones, swelling up the people with emotion.
They should be dressed nice and like looking sharp.
Well, I wasn't gonna shit on her for the way she dressed, but
I mean, you're
I'm
not.
not shitting on it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
you're not wrong. But I felt like there was something missing there.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't enough puns, and as we all know from being here, there are plenty of fucking Taco Bell puns.
So let me ask you this: was this wedding
In abundance.
Do we know if this was like what kind of wedding this was? Was it like a traditional wedding?
What do you mean?
Like,
Because it's
was it
clearly
like where-
untraditional. If you
yeah,
ask
this
me.
was
No.
at a
I
Taco
just
Bell.
mean, were they married under like the eyes of God or like the eyes of Glenn Bell? Like which like
it was actually
the
Mexican pizza.
Okay.
No,
I just meant that like an officiant, it usually has to follow a certain guideline.
So she said, the power invested in me by the state of Nevada and Taco Bell.
Okay.
So under the eyes of Taco Bell, they're married, but legally no.
I don't know.
No, I don't know. I just felt like she lacked charisma. As someone who has officiated a wedding, Devin, you've officiated a wedding too, right?
Yeah.
You have to play a certain role.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it was maybe lackluster
You
participation.
gotta yes and people. You know what I mean? It's like a little bit of improv in there. Make it spicy.
I can't say that though. I didn't see enough of the ceremony to really make that assumption. I just thought that right off the bat, I was like, everybody like it didn't match her energy didn't match the energy of everybody else in the room.
That's probably the best way to say it.
And okay, yeah, for sure.
She stuck out, not in a good way.
But in saying that, I'm an officiant. If you want to fly me out to Las Vegas and taste some of that Cinnabon cake, I will happily do your wedding for you.
I mean, that's kind of like the holy grail for officiant work. If you're getting if you're getting Taco Bell to employ you, that's pretty awesome.
I mean, so after this promotion, after the Love and Taco Bell's promotion,
that's got to look great on a resume for officiants.
I've officiated at
I officiated the first fucking Taco Bell wedding.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, as someone who is also opened up for Carlos Mencia, that's something you always mention. You know what I mean?
Fair enough,
I officiated a wedding at Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Maybe you've heard of me.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually still get married at Taco Bell.
Nice.
It's a $600 thing. You give them $600.
Let's go.
You fly out there.
It's like 500. That's for 500 crunchy tacos.
They let me see, because they do have a package. So the wedding must be booked at least 4 hours prior to the ceremony.
That's awesome.
That's the rule.
That is awesome.
That's amazing.
You can actually do it on the app.
I'm
kidding.
I
I'm
was
kidding.
gonna say.
No.
I was gonna say.
No. But Taco Bell does not provide the wedding. The marriage license. You have to get that before the venue, and it
Hey, we ain't
has
doing
to
that
be
part, bro.
from Nevada. You must provide at least one guest as a witness.
So it's only in Nevada that you can do this.
Yeah, you can't get married at a Taco Bell on Runberg.
Okay, all right. That's
No,
okay.
they-
I'm glad that you distinguished it because that's literally what I thought you meant. I could get on the phone right now with the Taco Bell on Riverside and be like, you guys, I want to get married in 5 hours. I'm getting a marriage license. Clear out the dining area. We're coming in.
So, although you can have up to 25 guests, any food outside of the 12-pack tacos and the Cinnabon Delight cake and any alcohol will be needed. Have to be purchased separately. So this isn't the same as the Love and Tacos because the Love and Tacos was actually catered with individual items and shit like that from compared to this. It says when you arrive, you got to arrive ready to go. They don't have any facilities for changing or doing hair or makeup. You have
Except
30
the bathrooms, right? You can use a Taco Bell bathroom.
How
to do
sad
that.
would it be to see someone getting ready for their
Just-
wedding
just
at the
hype-
Taco Bell bathroom?
Just hyping themselves up in the mirror like you could do this. Don't get scared now.
Oh, and then you have 30 minutes to access the chapel for the ceremony and reception. 30 minutes for the ceremony and reception.
Shit.
That is 15 minutes. Wow, you can even finish a cheesy Gordita bunch episode.
I know.
And then the Taco Bell wedding purchase is non-refundable. So if she leaves you in the bathroom,
That's great. But you know what? That makes a ton of sense.
Taco Bell.
We're still in Vegas.
You know what they should also
Still
do?
in Vegas.
You know what they should also do at the Taco Bell cantina is annulments. If
no,
you get married at Taco Bell, it doesn't work. That's all right. Come on right back. We'll tear up the damn thing. We'll end it.
now because of COVID, they say the chapel currently is closed and not open to the general public, only for weddings. The room is cleaned and sanitized before and after each.
Ooh,
Tables are
classy.
Yeah. Oh, it gets classier because it says
Cleanest Taco Bell in the nation.
You're probably right. It says that they sanitize the sauce bouquet before and after each wedding.
Oh, they use the same one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they do.
I'm just in my mind right now picturing like the Taco Bell wedding planner. Like, oh my god, we need to get everything together. Go, you over there. You start sanitizing that table. You sanitize this table. It's gonna be crazy.
But yeah, so it is currently open. It's $600, but it's only open for weddings.
So anybody out there in Bell Nation, if you're looking to get the knot tied, and if you live in Nevada, if you live in Las Vegas, you got $500,
$600.
$600. You can get married in 5 hours.
They might do it for $500. Like, I got $500. Let's just do this.
Yeah, we just won't sanitize it. We just
We won't sanitize it, and you don't get the bouquet.
Yeah.
So in this wedding video, because we talked about the sauce packet bouquet, they actually sprinkle, like, instead of flowers for the flower girl, it is hot sauce packets.
That is so trashy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can still get married here. It looks like a really nice venue. If you're like in a squeeze and you have like $600 with your partner at in Vegas, but I don't know. I wouldn't get married.
So are we gonna
Me neither.
give our final thoughts here on what we kind of feel about the entire thing?
Yeah.
I will say this: watching the video, it's about a 4 minute to 4.5 minute long video of this beautiful couple, getting married.
Really selling it.
Dan and
Bianca.
That's right. Dan and Bianca. Honestly,
the officiant over here.
I will say, as ridiculous.
Do you, what's your name? Is it Bianca?
Yeah. I will say it's as ridiculous as this is. It was pretty good. I mean, the wedding, like the execution, the production, at least the video, looks pretty sweet. You can see the emotion in it.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if this is any credit to Taco Bell, or if this is any credit to the actual production company that filmed it. I saw that you can see it at the end of the video. They like plaster their like logo or whatever, and then, or if it's both. I don't know. I don't know who's at fault for this, but I think they did a pretty good job. It actually kind of feels like a wedding, which is kind of the goal. Good for them. Yeah, that was the goal. So I will say that they actually, even though the bar of execution on like an amazing wedding is like extremely low because we're having it at Taco Bell,
for sure,
they met it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of my final thoughts on the whole thing. Is to each their own. I wish Dan and Bianca all the success in their marriage and in their life. But would I ever get married at a Taco Bell?
Negatory.
Hell no.
Skirt.
I think that marriage is one of those things that's just like very, very important. It's such a big decision. It's such an important day. And I personally would just like feel really weird about associating my wedding day with Taco Bell. As much as I love Taco Bell, that's my final thoughts. But hey, Dan and Bianca, congratulations.
Yeah, can we just?
They've already been married for 3 years, guys.
And to many more.
So I have a different perspective on it. I'm just like, would I do it? Probably.
You would do this?
I think so. Yeah.
Get out of here! No way.
Well, the reason why is I want to be the center of attention for a lot of stuff.
Oh, okay. First off, can we just give it up for Nick for being honest with himself?
And I just think that saying, hey, I got married at a Taco Bell is a great conversation starter. Everybody wants to be friends with that guy. Oh, that guy, he won a contest and he got to get married at a Taco Bell? Hey,
man,
that's a good story.
What a romantic.
I will say you're right about this. There is like a novelty to it. Like no one else has done it. It's
for
like,
sure. Well, now I'm sure a bunch of people have. But
well,
be the first
to be the first
at the 7,000th.
That's true.
7,000th. Am I saying that right?
One more time, buddy.
7,000th? I can't say it.
I just wanted to say it again.
I just think there's some. I don't know. I like the idea. I think it's really fun. I think it's funny. Would I have it recorded like that? Probably not.
But that would be part of the deal. Like, let's just say that would have to be.
Yeah, you would have to.
Well, I
you
guess
would have to do.
I
the-
guess I
yeah.
would because I would want people to see it.
Yeah, you'd be like, look how beautiful this was.
But I
Like
would
that.
really only do it if like Nora was like really gung ho about it. You know what I mean? If Nora was like, "Fuck yeah, I'd do that," you know what I mean? But if she was like, "Oh, you know, that sounds fun," you know what I mean? Because you can tell when your partner's into that type of shit.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're right. I think there's something like because there is no other story like this, right? Like, there's obviously people who've been married one, but the first one with this kind of production, they flew you out. That truly is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
That only one couple got. So I feel you. I would not take that chance. I would not take that opportunity.
And don't
to
get
be
me
clear,
wrong, I would
But-
shit on it the entire time. I would laugh at it, and I would be like, "It's crazy, guys. They actually have no facilities, not even a bathroom that you can go into."
That would be the worst thing to do to your guests. Bring them to a Taco Bell wedding with no bathroom.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was really fun.
bathrooms. Yeah, go over and use the go over next door to the Bellagio and pee there.
I just and then the fact that you're in Vegas. And
really,
you
it's
get
the
all
Bee
these-
Gees, but yeah.
You get all these like really cool amenities. You know what I mean? That's a really good story that you can tell. That's
true.
that's a lot of fun, and that's a lot of fun that you can share on your wedding day with the person that you love. I don't know. I really like the idea. Would I spend $600 to do it? No. Would I win a contest? Yes, I would.
Okay,
I love that.
I can appreciate that.
Love that. I just love that angle of like, would I get married at Taco Bell? Hell yeah! I love the idea of the ceremony and going into Taco Bell. Would I pay $500 for it? Fuck no.
No, I think you're making such a good point here because you're right. Like, and this is an intimate thing between you and your partner.
Yeah.
And if you have this like amazing experience, because it truly is, like objectively, this is a good experience.
It's an
right?
awesome experience.
We're
That's
talking about it.
That's the whole point of the episode. Is it? Is that true?
I
do
do
actually believe that.
I
Bell
do.
Nation,
I think
Bell
I-
Nation,
Okay, I
Bell
don't.
Nation. If you watch the video of their wedding and you don't think it was a good time, then fuck me, fuck me,
Fuck him. He's a
shut
polygamist.
Shut me the fuck up. I'm wrong. So
Fuck him
be
to
it.
shut up.
I said that wrong. I think you know what I mean.
Jordan's
But
got-
I'm
I
just
agree.
saying. I'm just saying. I think taking an experience like this that is definitely objectively a positive one and a good one and unique.
Yeah.
And making that like your wedding day is something you and your partner will never
Just
forget
think about how
is
many
pretty
people-
cool.
Yeah, but
Think about how
you're-
many people get married in Vegas. Okay, think about how many people win a contest to have your wedding completely done by Taco
This
Bell.
is the huge point, though. This is the point I'm trying to make. Is on your wedding day, you are going to remember it no matter what. Okay? Are you sure you want those lifetime memories to be of you being in the upstairs of a Taco Bell on the strip in Las Vegas?
Now,
I don't see what the harm is. In that.
my answer is no. But if someone were to do this because they wanted to do something that was so different, so unique that them and their partner could only do once, no one else could even possibly tell that story, I can appreciate that.
I'm with it.
Okay.
Yeah. So congratulations, Dan.
And Bianca.
Yeah, I mean,
Bianca.
it was a terrible decision, but good for you.
I
Good
wonder,
for you.
I want to find out if you can do this at like all fast food restaurants. Can you get married at Arby's?
I swear to God, if they have beef curtains that you come out of,
I'm speaking of
Beef
that.
curtains.
I'm solely, like, totally convinced Arby's is a money laundering front.
Same.
There's no
Same.
way.
You
Like,
sent me that, and I actually looked into it, and I was like, I've been to Arby's once, maybe.
Arby's is kind of good.
Arby's is good, but how often do you go?
Yeah.
True.
Fucking never.
And it's really expensive for some reason.
Oh no, they got some good deals.
Oh well,
They got some good
It's
deals.
been a minute since I've
Their
been there.
sandwiches, great. The Euro, for example, great sandwich.
Yeah.
Their wedding ceremonies, top shelf.
Top shelf.
Nothing like them.
But this also just speaks to Taco Bell. How many people do you know are getting married at McDonald's?
None.
None.
How many people do you know? How many fast food companies do you know are willing to put themselves out there like this? You know,
I mean-
I think it's a uniquely Taco Bell thing. I think Taco Bell, and this is another thing we will eventually talk about, and just like Taco Bell's presence in the zeitgeist and how it has a really big presence in pop culture. But I think Taco Bell does that really well compared to other companies. McDonald's, an icon. We all know what the golden arches are, but they don't do anything fun with that shit. They have a creepy clown.
I think you're right. I think
But
you're
I
right.
bet- I bet
Taco
you-
Bell is like a giant in its own little space,
Yeah.
and they have a following that is unlike most
But we're
fast
sure-
food joints. So I'm with you on that.
But we're sure that like nobody's gotten married at McDonald's.
We're not sure, but
it's probably happened, but
we're probably sure that McDonald's didn't cater or create a restaurant so they can have weddings there. You know what I mean? Like this
Yeah,
is
this is
specifically
different.
designed because look at the arch that they're standing behind. There's 2 wedding bells, the 2 Taco Bell wedding bells.
yeah, they had to like
You know?
literally call in like Orange County choppers to get that bad boy customized. Okay, you know
what
what
a
I
good
mean?
reference from 2006. It's like
I mean, that's custom work right there, baby. You know what I mean? Somebody that metal was laser cut
yeah.
just for Dan and Bianca.
Dan
Yeah.
Bianca.
Yeah, but I think
D&B.
I think
I think
that's
this
a
is
great.
a good place to end. Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
yeah. Well, I'm your host, Nick Ortiz. You can follow me on Instagram at Cheesy Gordita Nick. It's CHZY Gordita Nick. And I'm actually going to start streaming every Monday. It's going to be a listening party. Sometimes it's going to be me talking about other pop culture. But most of the time, I'm going to be playing Animal Crossing. And actually, I downloaded the Jedi Academy. So I'm going to play through that as well on my Switch.
Great game.
Yeah, so please, if you can, follow me on Twitch at Cheesy Gordita Nick. And, yeah, we'll see you.
It's your boy. You know where to follow me. Get at me on IG. Holla at your boy. Thanks for listening. And leave a fucking review.
Yeah, seriously. How many times do we have to tell you fucking people to do this, okay? Leave us a review. This is Devin signing off. Devin P. Hanley on Instagram. Follow Cheesy Gordita Bunch on Instagram. Follow Powerhawk on Instagram as well. Yeah, thanks for listening. Thanks for taking a walk down the aisle with us today.
Nice.
Yeah, you know,
Devin,
shout
you're
out
so
to everybody out there. Shout out to Nick's parents.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Hey, Mark. Hey, Jane. Oh, those aren't my parents. Those are Devin's
yeah,
parents.
we shout out to each other's parents. I don't know Jordan's parents' names, so.
Yeah, we'll keep it that way. Holla. Holla.
All right. This show is made possible thanks to listeners like you. For more great Cheesy Gordita Bunch content, follow us on social media. And if you'd like to support the show and hear exclusive bonus content, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cheesy Gordita Bunch.